Hello and welcome back to a very special episode of Collusion MC. I'm Loki, and this is, unfortunately, the final episode of Season 1. That's right, we finally made it to the end, and it's time to show off all the work that we've done this season. But you may be asking yourself, if you're not familiar with this series, what is Collusion MC? Collusion MC is a great collection of fellow Minecrafters from around the world who have collaborated together to create this incredible world, built by a community that celebrates their accomplishments and welcomes all to enjoy in their fun. I was proud to play my part as your eyes into this world. While they may not have all put out YouTube videos or even been around for the entire season, the culmination of their efforts built some amazing things on this server, and we're going to get a chance to take a look at some of that very soon. Over the last 14 episodes, while we have focused on the builds at my base and around the shopping district, today that will change, as we'll take a look at a lot of their creations as well as some of the other things we were able to accomplish this season. Of course, we'll check out the last section of my Mega Base project, as well as other final touches I've made to the base before we depart. So without further ado, let's go run amok in everyone else's bases. Press the feed. I mean, sure, why not? I'm sorry, I'm an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so let's finally take a look at some of the updates that I made to the Megabase project to kind of finish it up for the season. So, starting things off, we went ahead and did some work on these pathways here. So, we've got pathways now going all the way to the beach. Didn't really want to make them all the way in front of the actual starter hut, but shanty, I guess. But this looks nice going out to the beach because I want to keep the beachfront there. And then, of course, I built another set of another bridge here. And then we have the path go around to the Tango base as well. This little guy just appeared out of nowhere, so not sure what that's all about. Then we had the path go around over here. We actually, at one time, were going to build out over here a warehouse and actually started to kind of try to design something for that. It just wasn't working out. So we just had to scrap it, unfortunately. And then back over here, we have a few more things I want to take a look at. So starting off, we have these wonderful fishing boats, kind of in the same style as the Ninjago Lego sets. So we've got several of those kind of peeking out here. We have, of course, our new shops down below. We'll be getting to that in just a second. But one of the things I was talking about putting together for the longest time, our little Zen Garden koi pond area right here, we have finally put that together. So now we have our salmon or koi, if you will, floating around. And then, of course, we have, these wonderful flowers as well and the different lanterns to kind of keep everything lit up. Come on, Piggy, you want to go upstairs? I guess that's a no. That is the only downside of this elevator is you have to hit that call button several times depending on which floor it's on. All right, up we go. Okay, so the next thing I wanted to take a look at was, of course, Angry Enders. And one of the things that we had left to do was to actually decorate it. So let's take a look inside. And yeah, so we've got his little banners that kind of represent the store. Hey, how you doing? Oh, still mad? Okay, okay. We have these purple benches, kind of little booths to sit in here, and then of course our bar stools. That's not really that's not really nice to be angry at everybody. You're gonna stay in that boat forever, though. And then I put a few of these brewing stands just littered around the place because I guess we can store some potions in here or make potions. I don't know. This is just more for aesthetics, I think. And you can be angry. All right, and then we've got the comic shop, which was going to put a villager in here, but I forgot. But I did end up putting a few more banners. So we've got this smiley face thing. We've got a dragon. I also put a Pokeball in here. I think that was all of them. Yeah. So a few more banners to kind of keep up with the comic book aesthetic. And then let's go back on down to the bottom here. And then we have our two new shops, as well as this other pillar to kind of keep everything up. So I needed some structure down below here because this was kind of floating in the last episode. So we went ahead and built out another one of those pillars to kind of match the one over here, and then littered that with some more lighting and rocks and whatnot. And I think that looks really nice. And then we have this brand new restaurant. So this is a Japanese restaurant that we've got our villagers working in as well. So this is designed by Freedom, who does some wonderful Japanese style tutorials online. and he is a Japanese architect and Minecrafter. So he had a pretty cool design here. I didn't really have anything that could fill the space that I came up with, so I wanted to go ahead and put something together pretty quick, and this design was pretty awesome. He's also kind of inspired me to utilize these banners a lot more for different things. In a similar manner, we've got this store right here, which is our rocket shop, and we have our flower cow over here just hanging out. And so this is more of a facade for the collection system for the 2 farms we built in the last episode. So if you go up here, and you can hear that cranking already, this will collect all of the sugarcane and gunpowder that we have from the farm, and the occasional spider drops as well, because even though we put those carpets in there to prevent them from spawning, I think that they're still spawning in the drop areas because there's nothing kind of preventing them. That air gap is kind of allowing them to spawn. So that's pretty much it. That is the extent of our Ninjago City. And, while I had grander plans to make this bigger, we ended up starting a bit late. And, you just have to compromise. I think this has turned out really great, and I look forward to see what people end up doing with it if they end up downloading this world, because it is going to be, part of a world download that we will have the season is pretty much over at this point. So keep an eye out in the description of this video for a link to the world download, where you can then go ahead and pop this into a single player world and check it out. I also did something else. So there's some redstone around here as well. That's probably what this barge is for. But we'll be getting to that at the very end. So yeah, I am very pleased with the way things turned out. Aside from the updates that we did, I did some other lighting up of caves, spawn proofing the area around the base, just to, make it a better experience if anybody decides to actually download this and check it out. But yeah, not bad for first season, that's for sure. Looking forward to what I come up with for season 2 and where we end up for season 2 and with 118 and what that's going to mean. So that's it. That's everything. Season 1 is in the can. Last episode, all complete. I want to thank all of the members of the CollusionMC for being so inviting, and I am proud to be a member of the server this season. Special thank you for Tango for being gracious enough to come on our server, and that was just an incredible experience this season. I most importantly want to thank everybody that has watched my videos during this season, and especially want to thank you individually, everybody that has commented and subscribed during the season. Without you, my channel would not be growing. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. All right, let's not waste any time. One of the things I did work on during this last week is a finale. Enjoy, everybody.
Right in. Ooh, but it's so much harder than it sounds. I know it's closing if I just stand still. 'Cause you won't wait forever, so just hit me up. It is not like I don't want you, just scared to try. Even if the odds are in my favor, I just need more time. So if you wait just a little bit longer, I will treat you right. Treat you right, yeah. Soon as I saw you, I knew it's never right now, right now. 'Cause someone like you wouldn't take that. I don't even try, even try. Soon as I saw you, I knew it's never right now, right now. Someone like you wouldn't take that. I don't even try, even try.
So that's it. not much more to say other than stay tuned. More exciting stuff around the corner. Once again, everybody, safe travels, and we'll see you on our next adventure. Good night, everyone.